Hello, family and friends. Welcome back to the Motherhood and Mindfulness podcast. I am April, your host, and I'm so glad you are here today because we are diving into the topic of living intentionally and finding your why. I know sometimes life can feel like you're just going through the motions, wake up, check the boxes, get through the day, rinse and repeat. And if you're anything like me, especially as a mom, it's easy to put everyone else's needs first and barely notice yourself in the process. But what if there's a way to live with purpose? A way to live life that actually feels aligned with who you are and what you value. Intentional living isn't just a trendy phrase or a Pinterest quote. It's a real and it's practical. At its core, intentional living is about making choices on purpose, not by default. It's about taking a step back and asking yourself, am I doing this because it matters to me or because I feel like I'm supposed to do it? Maybe you found yourself saying yes to everything, every request, every obligation, but at the end of the day, you're exhausted, unfulfilled, and wondering, did I even live my own life today? Living intentionally means stopping that cycle. It means aligning your actions with your values. It means making choices that honor your time, energy, and your why. And your why doesn't have to be grand or public. It doesn't have to be life-altering for the world. It can be as simple as, I want to be present for my kids, or I want to share my creativity with others, or I want to live in a way that feels true to me. That's enough. So, what is a why? Your why is your purpose, your reason for doing what you do. It's the fuel behind your choices and the anchor when life gets messy. Ask yourself this: why am I pursuing this? Why am I choosing this path? Why do I want to create or lead or become the parent I'm meant to be? Let me give you a few examples of this. Maybe you want to start your own business because you want freedom in your schedule, freedom to create on your own terms. Maybe you want to pursue music because it's how you express yourself and process life. Maybe you want to be a mom because raising a human being, teaching them love and resilience is your deepest calling. Whatever your why is, it needs to resonate with you personally. When your why is clear, it changes everything. Your decisions, your priorities, your focus. Here's a prompt for you guys. I want you to pause for a moment and ask yourself, why do you want to do what you do? Not why does someone else think you should, but why does your heart pull you towards this path? Sometimes we're living, but we're not living intentionally. Here are some signs you might be out of alignment. You feel drained even when you're busy with things that should excite you. You notice yourself constantly people pleasing or saying yes when your gut says no. You're doing things that don't feel meaningful and you can't explain why. You feel disconnected from your own sense of purpose or joy. If this resonates, that's okay. Awareness is the first step. The second step, making a choice to course correct. Here is the good news. Intentional living isn't complicated. It's a practice. Reflecting on your values, meaning write down what really matters to you: family, health, creativity, connection, whatever resonates. Define your why. Ask yourself, what's the purpose behind what I do? Set daily intentions. Even one mindful action a day moves you closer to living intentionally. Create boundaries. Protect your time, energy, and focus. Say no. No is a form of self-care. Celebrating small wins. Intentional living is a journey. Even small, purposeful steps are progress. When you start to practice intentional living, life starts to feel lighter, more focused, and more meaningful. Your actions feel like they're coming from you and not just reacting. Can I share something with you guys? As a content creator and a mom, my days can get chaotic, but when I start thinking about my why, why I show up, why I share my story online, why I prioritize certain moments with my kids, everything changed. I realized my why is connecting with my audience, with other moms, with people who feel alone. That clarity allowed me to make choices that felt aligned, whether it's the type of content I create, projects I say yes to, or the time I take for myself. Finding your why gives you clarity, focus, and a reason to keep showing up even when things are looking kind of crazy, because your why becomes bigger than the chaos. It becomes your compass. So today, this week, I want to leave you with this: pause, reflect, ask yourself why you do what you do, align your actions with your values, make small, intentional choices every day. Intentional living isn't about being perfect, it's about being conscious, about choosing your path rather than drifting. And when you find your why, you'll start to see purpose in every decision, joy in every moment, and clarity in the chaos. So much for tuning in today. If this episode resonated with you, share it with someone who might need to hear it, who might need a little guidance finding their why. And don't forget to subscribe, follow, so you don't miss next week's episode. Remember, you are capable of living intentionally, and your why is waiting for you to embrace it. Till next time, bye bye.